We posted to the Well Your World Facebook group asking what your favorite weight loss recipes are, and this is part 2. Here we go.
Hey everybody, this is Dylan.
And this is Reeves.
We help you to make your plant-based diet easy to stick to forever. We've got tons and tons of recipes on our channel, and we asked you which are your favorites for weight loss, and here are the answers that you gave us. Probably they're just their favorite recipes, period, because all of our recipes help with weight loss. Even if it has a little bit of nuts or creaminess from cashews, which can be subbed for beans, they're still gonna be excellent for weight loss. If you've got just a few pounds to lose, then I could see getting really strict with eliminating some of those things like nuts, seeds, avocado, soy, but for the most part, most people are going to get to a healthy weight just by eating the recipes we make on this channel.
First recipe is a famous recipe of ours. It's our creamy chickpea salad. Like Dylan was saying, this one does have a little cashews in the dressing, which is up to you whether or not you want to leave them in or sub them out with something like beans. These were voted on by you, so obviously the people who said this salad, it's working for them to keep eating it.
And the reason I think it's working is because it's so easy. It keeps really well in the fridge, so you can have it ready and you don't need to warm it up. You can take it to lunch at work. Even though it might have some cashews in it, it's helping people with weight loss because they're not eating the alternative, which is to go out to eat, get junk food. Number 2 is our tofu scramble. Again, if you're really working on weight loss and you're trying to lose as much weight as quickly as you can, then tofu might be one of those things to eliminate. But what helps with this, in this particular recipe, but it's tofu and potatoes and beans, so you're kind of diluting the tofu. I always tell people, don't make tofu a central ingredient in the meal. Don't do it like they do at a vegan restaurant where you'll eat an entire massive like fried tofu steak. Tofu is meant to be a condiment that adds really some flavor, richness to the food, and that's what it does for this tofu scramble. This is an awesome one. All of these recipes, you can figure out how to get them by clicking the link below and going to the blog post.
I mean, a lot of people eat breakfast, they'll have a little tofu scramble, little greens, some fruit. So it's all part of a healthy, whole food, plant-based diet to have a little, whether it be tofu or nuts or seeds or avocado on the side. If that's what keeps you compliant and not eating the other alternatives, like going through the drive-thru, then I think that's what's keeping people really sticking to this way of eating.
An important thing to keep in mind is if you're new to this, you don't need to pay attention to whether something has nuts, seeds, or avocado. If it's one of our recipes, for example, you've probably got plenty of weight to lose. You need to focus on getting used to eating healthy food. You can get really strict and cut out the nuts and seeds and work really hard on weight loss specifically once you get started. First, most important thing to do if you're new to this way of eating is just to get used to eating this food, get used to prepping your food, get used to cutting corners and prepping your food quickly. That's what's going to keep you eating this way forever.
Well, speaking of scrambles, if you do want a low-fat alternative, the white bean scramble is another one that you guys just rave about.
This one is really good. The beans and the cauliflower and the greens.
Some zucchini.
I don't know what we did in this one, but we made it really excellent. You can put it together really quickly too. It is a fast one.
This one is super fast, super delicious. I understand why you guys love it and you keep making it over and over. I can't say anything more.
I don't know what else to say. I do not like spending time making frilly, fancy little things, especially like sushi rolls and spring rolls. Once they're made, they don't keep that well. I like making a large bowl of something that I can just scoop down the chute. I don't want to be making rolls and fiddling around with all of this. I'm all about getting in and out of the kitchen as quickly as possible. And all we really want are the flavors. If you have to have a sushi roll, then go to the sushi place and get a cucumber avocado roll and you can enjoy a little bit of sushi. But what I love are all those same flavors put into a bowl. You got your rice, the edamame, you can still do the cucumber, the avocado. I like to cut up the nori sheet and so that you still get the nori flavor. Now I've got all my flavors. I didn't have to do all of this artistic detail work to create a roll.
People like to eat a lot of things deconstructed. Like burrito bowl, we eat that all the time. We eat plenty of different variations of that.
You gotta deconstruct them.
What about our stuffed pepper soup? You don't have to stuff a pepper anymore. Eat it like a soup.
That's an easy one, but still it requires you to make the mix, boil the peppers so that they're a little bit softer, stuff them, put it in the oven. What if you can just make a stuffed pepper soup? You get all the flavors, same experience. You got the chewiness from the pepper. Everything's perfect, except it took way less time.
We snuck in a bonus there.
That was a bonus. Our stuffed pepper soup is good.
Yeah.
We've got another deconstructed item for you. What is it, Reeves?
It is your world famous Instant Pot Baked ZITI.
This one is so good and we eat it so often that I take all of the dry ingredients that go into the Instant Pot and I put them in little jars. So now I've saved half the time. I can just make 5 or 6 of these little jars and I've got it all ready. We got all of our flavoring, the Italian seasoning, some nutritional yeast, crushed red pepper, wild rice I love in this one. The red lentils make it nice and thick and creamy because they just kind of turn into mush in the Instant Pot. And then you throw in some tomatoes, tomato sauce. You can use frozen frozen bell peppers and onions. Boom, no chopping required. This is such a delicious one, and you can throw in whatever you want. We throw in a bag of like the frozen artichoke hearts from Trader Joe's. That's really good. Sometimes I'll chop some mushrooms. Anything goes. If you like it, put it in the Instant Pot ZITI recipe. It is so good, and you didn't have to go to all that work, layering things and making a whole lasagna type of thing out of it. Not everything's got to be a casserole. Unless it's really easy, then it's okay. We got some casseroles. That cheesy potato casserole from the meal rotator. Oh boy.
Well, that's an easy one.
That's really easy. You just make cheese sauce, mix it up with some veggies and potatoes, put it in the dish, bake it, boom, you're done. Now that's an easy casserole. What, another bonus?
Wow.
Two bonuses, my goodness. Definitely go down to the description box, hit the link so you can get all of these recipes. These are the things that are gonna keep you on a plant-based diet forever because it will be so easy that you don't even have to think about it.
What if you're watching this video and you're like, I don't have weight to lose?
Well, you still have health to maintain. You gotta eat, and you might as well do it healthy so that you feel your best and you can play with your kids and your grandkids. I can't believe how much that kid's got me rolling all over the floor. But I'm feeling great because I do what we talk about in our videos. So that was 7 recipes instead of 5, Reeves. Hope you enjoyed them. Check out more videos like this one, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.